Hello friends, welcome to Golden Angel Tarot. So here we are with another reading, but I should remind you, this is a timeless reading. I have a framework of 1 week on my mind, so I have a general idea. I'm gonna take 4 cards regarding relationship, career, health, and spiritual. I'm gonna get these 4 cards from this Wisdom of Oracle as main deck. Then I'm gonna get further guidance, these 2 for relationship, this one for career, this one for these 2 for health, this one for spiritual. So let me talk about the general energies. If you are watching currently in May 2025, there is Pluto retrograde right now. It started in May 1st. It's going to continue until 10th of October. So Pluto is a generational planet. If your natal chart or your planetary alignments doesn't get an effect, you won't feel it that immensely. Usually we feel it in a more community or the general sense, so we get these effects in general sense. But again, if you know your natal chart, you can check how it affects you. And since we're talking about Pluto, Pluto is for transformation. So Pluto demands change. Pluto represents hidden things like secrets, and it is also the card of Scorpio, so uncovering secrets, hidden secrets, and death and rebirth, like the death card in tarot. So after this short information, let's get your guidance. So now let me put this aside. I'll try to keep this short and sweet. All these messages regarding relationship, career, health, and spiritual could be for you, or one of them, or 2 of them, or some of them could be true. So I'm gonna leave the timestamps in the description, so you don't have to listen to all the reading if you don't wish to, because we all know everyone's time is precious, and I am trying to keep the readings short and sweet. So let's see if I will be able to do that. Also, I need to mention that I have cleansed the energy of the area. I have cleansed the decks. I have removed my energy, so I'm totally impartial to this reading, in hopes of giving you the most clear, most accurate messages. And I need to mention, when I was meditating and cleaning my chakras, the idea of this spread popped in my mind, and the minute or the second it popped in my mind, the Muse Tarot popped in my mind too. And at that time I was at the heart chakra, and then I realized that actually it reminds me of the colors of the heart chakra, a little bit greenish, a little bit pinkish, and I felt like it was blocked. So this could be my blockage, but I think since I was just get this pop in my mind of the spread and the blockage came at the same time, I think it could be your heart chakra. So if you feel the blockage, if you feel it's hard to receive or give love, it doesn't have to be romantic in general in your relationships. If you feel resentful in general, and if you're into these practices, you might think about cleaning your heart chakra. So this is also an extra advice or warning, if you like. So I'd like a card for relationship. This could be romantic and non-romantic. I'm gonna separate them for the further guidance. So, dear angels, dear spirit team, what is the, okay, this one. All right. So this is, let me tell you the English name, this title, Fork in the Road. So two cards want to come out. Actually, I'm gonna take two. So that one is for non-romantic ones, and this one is for romantic ones. And 14 is truth be told. We'll elaborate on that. Okay, let's take a card for career. So what does my weaver need to know regarding their career or monetary situations? Okay. So this card is no place like home. This one also wants to come to 50 and 51. So this is milk and honey. Yes, this is milk and honey. So for career, we have two. Interesting. This gives me the feeling of maybe working from home, entrepreneurship, and getting into a beautiful time, because as you know, it's like mainly the Aries season, and Aries is quite supportive of your personal endeavors and business wise also. So we'll see. After I take the main cards, then I will continue with the category. So like I said, after we skip this main card pulling part, then I will continue separately. Like I said, I will leave the timestamps in the description, so you don't have to listen to the whole reading. You can just skip to the parts you feel like that might resonate or you need a message. And if it doesn't resonate, don't try to force it. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. And if it doesn't feel like that, if it gets you sleepy or you feel bored, then just skip to another category or just to another video. Okay, now I want a card for health. So what does my viewer, okay, this one was the Y. So this is card 31Y. And last one for the spiritual. Oh yeah, okay. It's a spiritual time. So we have the number one Yang, and we have so Yang is, as you know, our masculine energy, creation, initiation, planning, controlling, discipline. So this is about your masculine part. And card 49 is observer. So probably this is about being more observant, maybe planning things, because masculine energy is also about planning. So maybe your productive side, being an observer. And 45 is time to go. So mainly there are things that aren't in your best interest, doesn't serve you well. So we will elaborate on that regarding what is this spiritual thing that doesn't serve you. Check bottom of the deck is building blocks. So as you can see, this person is building blocks, bricks one by one, building themselves up. So in all areas of life, this gives, it's May, it's springtime. If you're watching this in another time, this could be a time that you're building yourself up, adding things to you. It can be any way, and you are climbing, like she's going on top slowly, slow but steady rise. So this is the general energy of the cards. Now, since we talked about relationships, so first card, these two are relationship. This one is for friends and this one is for romantic. So for friends, so number 13 in general is making a decision, considering consequences, if you're thinking about an act, or owning up your obligation to make a necessary choice. So like we said, this one is about non-romantic, so it could be family members, it could be friends, the community you're in. We talked about career will be here, so this is generally your circle. Could be close circle, could be more acquaintances, but non-romantic way. Now, I'm gonna get further guidance from this deck, and bottom of the deck is Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords takes swift action, could be blunt at times, could move in a haste instinctively, but might regret things later. So let's check the further guidance for you. Okay, this one wants to come out. Okay, so this could be a place where you want to be successful. Could be a place you're in front of the people in the spotlight, online presence maybe, so there could be a decision waiting for you. What else? So about a decision, being seen, visible, and taking action. Okay, so this could mean you might need to fight for something, or you might need to get your boundaries up, or defend yourself somehow. So let's get more guidance. This one. Oh, okay. So this could be about you being heartbroken somehow. You might feel sad about something, and this might have made you put your guard up And again, I'm feeling something like an online community thing. And I don't know why, but yeah, you might feel bitter. This could be about a friend group. This card has come out. Yes, 5 of Cups. So again, this is something that makes you sad. And like some things are lost, but actually it could be salvageable. Maybe you will decide on if you want to salvage this relationship or not. If it's if you want to fight for it, or if you just want to accept what is it is and just move on with go on your way separately from these people. And last card, I want to take this one. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. This could either be, because this is a collective reading, I need to talk about all the instances that comes to my mind. So probably, since we talked about Pluto being in retrograde and Aries season, so we might be challenged by the system. You might be challenged by the system. So this junction, this crossroad might not be your choice, like a game of faith. These could be events out of your control, might push you towards taking a decision or keep fighting for it. But I strongly get this like a online thing, you know. It might not be like either somewhere you're in spotlight or you're in you have this public presence. That would be about it. So yes, it will be probably these things will, again, we talked about Pluto bringing forward the secrets and things, so there might be things that will come up on the surface, and again it will push you without like unwillingly taking a decision. And bottom of the deck is again 2 of Swords, so this is about making a decision. It could mean stagnation, but here with all these cards and the energy I get is a fork in the road. So this would somehow force you to make a logical decision about whatever comes to your attention. Now for romantic parts, I'll take further cards from this one. So when we come to the romantic relationship part, this card is about truth be told. So this is about, you know, like there's a mask here, but on top of it there's this owl, and owl is wisdom, and knowing the truth, the clarity, and like there's an open window here. So this being over the masks or getting over it and getting the clarity and the wisdom will open new windows to you. So this means being transparent, being communicative. This could be either you telling the truth or something that is bothering you, or this could be the other side. When I talk about romantic, of course, this could be in relationship, partnership, marriage, contact, no contact. So something coming to surface, you needing to communicate something, or either the other person on your mind communicating, providing clarity regarding this relationship. So I will take further guidance from Muse Tarot deck, and the bottom of the deck is 5 of Voices, which is 5 of Swords. So here again, this is like a mirroring, you know, like you might be the person on your mind and you might be mirroring each other somehow, the wounds, the things, the hidden aspects that you wish were true would happen, you know, like this hand is offering a olive branch, which is again finding common ground. If you had a conflict or like different opinions, maybe meeting in the middle, because again, like this is mirroring similar faces. And here, like these people seems like they are meditating in the shadow. So this might probably things that are in the shadow, or your shadow subconscious wounds or wants. What do you want? What do you need? Could be about that. So this is the general energy. We'll get further guidance. So what more should we know about the viewer's romantic relationship? What should we know? Or romantic relationships, I don't know how you prefer. So this one wants to come out. So this is 7 of Voices, 7 of Swords in the classical tarot. So again, this is like a shadow aspect, and your like this is bright yellow. This is like the color of your solar plexus, the ego, the side that you show to the world. But also there's like the fox, you know how I feel about the fox. Sometimes they accuse this cute animal of being deceitful and all, but also they're strategic, you know. So this is about like hiding in plain sight, not telling how you really feel about things, to keep the peace, or to make the other party happy, maybe. So you might want to again communicate, you know, like what do you need, what do you want, like instead of, because like strategizing, okay, like you can be strategic and it might work on the other party for a while, but it's to, you get tired, you know, like, and you want people to be in a relationship with you for who you are, for authentic you, for not for the person who is acting like that's what they want, or not providing information on what they, how they feel, what they want things to be, because sometimes we assume the other person would read our minds, which is, I haven't seen anyone capable of that if you don't have special powers. I mean, intuition to a certain point, you might get the energy and intention of the people, but for general public, like if you don't tell what you want, it would be hard for you to get your needs met. So try to be more open. I want to shuffle a little more. So remember, maybe you're resentful, that's why your heart chakra is blocked. Blocked heart chakra could cause this, or the outside forces could block the chakra or the heartbreaks or people disappointing us, but again, sometimes we don't tell what we want, or we are not clear about our intentions, and that might confuse other people. So, and again, like if you communicate what you want and the other party is not willing to give it to you, then maybe it's time to walk away. I mean, you can't force people into loving you, into being in a relationship. So keep that in mind. And this card wants to come out. So this is, see the colors, blue and purple, third chakra, third eye chakra, and throat chakra, so communication. And also blue is healing, and third eye is the intentions, seeing other people the way they are, checking their behavior when they talk. What's the subtext? What's the real meaning? You know, like, do they talk out of resentment or some wounds they have, or is it genuine? And again, this is, I feel like when you get like these, also look like wings to me. So the communication and the intuition and being open to being open-minded will get you the world. You know, you will feel like you're complete. You're in touch with your emotions and your happiness, your flow. So yes, I think if you stop strategizing, I mean, try to be more clear with your communication intention. And again, this is also I think for both parts. This is Queen of Voices, Queen of Swords. Again, Queen of Swords is leaning feminine energy, leaning on the more logical side. And like you see the crows on top of her shoulders. So crows are wisdom, and I mean, I love all the animals, but I love some animals more, and like crows are one of them. So this is a beautiful intelligence. This is intelligence. This is an intelligent animal. They can solve puzzles. They have this. They live long. You know, if you're into crows or ravens, you probably know. So this is giving me the energy like this person is precise. You know, like something is. Of course, life is not always black and white, but this person has the experience, and like they know what is white and what is black. You know, they can separate things. But like I said, the strategy part and the logical part should complete each other by clear communication and intuition, leaning more on your intuitive side. And here we have, okay, so Three of Wands again. It's about planning, going forward. So I think once you decide what you want, how you want to move forward, what is your intention or the other party's intention, I think you'll be good to go. So without further talk, let's get to a career part. So for the career part, let me talk about these cards. So when we talk about no place like home, this is you being yourself, like act like your home. You're yourself. Your authentic self. And again, the blue, the purplish colors gives me the idea of your third eye being open. you are aware of yourself, what you like, what you don't like. When you're in your body, in your authentic self, and the world reflects back to you whatever is your highest good. So since we talked about this as a career, for the career part, your business choices, your investments, the projects that you decide to invest your time in, are the ones that make you feel home, or you should pick the ones that make you feel home yourself. You should not force yourself if you're not unhappy, or if you're not happy, if you're unhappy, because like I said, like if you're watching this in May 2025, the energies are supporting us, and I see a lot of people making bold moves, investing in their entrepreneurship. They're creating new business ideas, and a lot of people are changing dramatic career paths, like someone doing something for 10-20 years and decides to go like 180 degrees opposite and do something else, or people started realizing they want to do something more passionate, that thing which makes them feel like that nurtures their soul. So what I get from these two cards is also this milk and honey is abundance, the rainbow. You have everything you need. You have the milk, you have the honey. These are nutritious things. So, and also this is baby elephant bathing in milk and honey. I think so, like if you choose the correct business projects, things that you do according to your authentic self, that feels parallel to your character or what you want to achieve, I think you will receive a lot of abundance. A lot of abundance is on your way. So let me get further guidance using Modern Muse Tarot. So bottom of the deck is 9 of Wands. She looks fierce. When I say she, the feminine, there's a feminine here, and she looks fierce. She doesn't look like she has given up, and like she has this boundaries. So she's like, my way or no way, my way or highway. What was that saying? So you get the idea. So this person is, she knows what she wants. She is determined, and she will fight for what she wants, is the energy I get. So what is the further guidance? How should my viewer act regarding their career? Okay, this one wants to come out. So the Hierophant. Again, this is a nurturing feminine energy in the general tarot. This is a man, a spiritual leader, or someone with the traditional values. But this person seems to get personal touch to the traditional. That's what I get. Like the color red, the red dress reminds me of the root chakra, and root chakra is about roots, where we feel home, where we feel like ourselves. So when we are in tune with ourselves and accept our past experiences, backgrounds, patterns, I think this person is going to give traditional aspects, approaches, a level of twist of authenticity. And she again looks quite fierce, and also she has the key, like she is quite quite happy, quite content with herself. And I see this, let me check. Yeah, the crown is like with the flowers. It reminds me of blossoming. Again, abundance with milk and honey card. So this is nice. This is really good. And also, yeah, I'm checking, like 5s are popping here. And we talked about Pluto being in retrograde. So if you're seeing 5s, probably there's a change coming your way, and the system will be, it might be a nice surprise. So yes, expect good changes. I have a good feeling about this. And this wants to come out now. Again, the same card, bottom of the deck. She has the energy and willingness to fight for what they want, what they have on their minds. Okay, and first this one. So 5 of Wands. Again, this feels like I think you are ready to fight. This is a competitive environment, and you are willing to do whatever it takes to get the thing that you want, that would make you most efficient and most satisfied, happy. And this card was here. So this one also, Chariot. You see a feminine energy again. So these are Moon. I see the Moon. So Moon is your intuition, your inner wisdom, and she has a crown. She has stars on her side. She's a star. She's a badass. And I also see her tattoo. No, it's not a tattoo. It felt like a tattoo, so it might mean something. So it looks like this sign. So this is, includes a few symbolism, but mainly these moons mean goddess energy. So this is her boots, but for a moment it felt like this symbol. So I think this is again goddess energy, with a touch of goddess energy. This is a badass person, and this was with this one. So the hidden energy is this. So again, 5. Quite like it pops up. It's in my in my eyes. So 5s will mean something to you. And bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups. So again, when you choose yourself, when you choose your authenticity, which makes you satisfied, again, like this could mean, like choosing a job that would pay less, but that would make you more happy in the long run. So I see these people, like children having fun. So I have this feeling of like you will have the chance, like you won't be, because like work will not feel like work. So you'll have a chance to spend more time with your loved ones, your friends, your community, your circle, children playing, picnics and stuff, instead of overworking yourself in a job you're not happy about. Starting your own job or entrepreneurship, or like a side hustle kind of thing, which would make you quite satisfied and happy, in my opinion. So I'm gonna get this one and leave it here. And for the health, career part is over. Now it's health. So the card Y. So the card Y is like the name suggests, since this is the health reading, health part, understanding the whys. So if you have a habit which is not good, which is detrimental to your health, why do you keep on doing that? I mean, it's a habit, you know, it's hard to break habits. But for example, if you're an emotional eater, what's the emotion underneath? What's behind the scenes? What's going on? Or if you overdo things, then why? Or again, health could be also your mind. So maybe you are fixated with or obsessed with some things, and like you keep thinking in your mind like why, without taking action, or without trying to get out of that loop, you know. So this card's like she's reaching out to a book. Also, a book has wings. This gives me a feeling of like divine information, divine guidance. So I think she's like reaching out. She's about to touch. So the one thing she needs to do, like the last step, she's so close, is understanding why, and that she's able to reach it and read it like a book, understand the reasons. Once you get that aha moment, I think you'll understand the remain of the reasons will be illuminated. You'll get your whys, I think. So I'm thinking again 2 parts for this, for mind and body part. So for the mind, I have Crow Tarot, and so bottom of the deck is 6 of Wands. So in your mind, I think you want attention, you want to be in the spotlight, or you are satisfied with yourself, but maybe you're wondering, why me? For example, if you're like, this gives me a feeling of imposter syndrome, you know, like, so maybe you've done some things, you have reached a point, but you're still questioning why. And this might also tell you, like, once you understand the whys, you will be successful, because when you understand, you're able to change or upgrade or make small increments somehow, and it will be beneficial for you, and in the long run it will lead you to success. So let's see what will be the guidance for the health reading regarding the mind. What is the guidance? What should my viewer know? What should my viewer know? Okay, so the Hanged Man. So I think you need a change of perspective. Again, whys. So understand the whys, and if something is not serving you, try to look at it from a different point. What else should we know? What more? 4 of Swords. So yeah, again, this is, since we're talking about finding the whys, I think you know, with the, again, planetary alignments and some eclipses were triggered, so the eclipses in March are starting to get triggered and give us the energies following May, in June, and July. So it is normal for us to feel more tired, more exhausted. So I think this gives you like rest, contemplate, and try to understand the whys. Why am I doing this? Why is this like that? How do I want to continue? And what else? So wants to come. Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. So again, it is advised to move slowly. So look at things, contemplate, try to understand a different point of view, and when you decide to move, or like while doing this, you can continue with small steps, but don't overdo things. I want to take this one. Okay, so this is what I get is Two of Swords. Again, this crow is like blindfolded and like hanged here in a stalemate. So again, to reach a point, I think this is a much needed rest. After you rest, you contemplate and think about things, then you will continue with, you will move on with your endeavors. And again, 31, 3 and 1, 4 of Swords. Hanged Man is number 12, 2s, 1, 2, and 2 of Swords. So 2s or 4s are feel relevant to me. And again, Queen of Pentacles. So this is also feminine energy, nurturing, but again, moving slowly. Again, Pentacles are, since this is a health reading about health, so nurture yourself, try to make yourself happy, pamper yourself. Meanwhile, think about things that would best serve you, which will be in your best outcome, which will be the best outcome regarding your health. And I want to continue the health category with body. So we talked about mind. This is about thinking, and you think, you contemplate and decide what's good for you with small steps, nothing too hasty. And okay, so bottom of the deck is Page of Pentacles. So again, this is the invest in your body, invest in your healthy habits, but instead of starting like a crazy diet first, try to integrate more healthy foods. For example, if you're gonna start sports, instead of like going for 2-hour training exercise for the first time, start lifting 2 pounds, 5 pounds, 5 kilos, or if you go for a run, instead of going for like a long run, start by slow, short walk. So this is again understanding the whys and moving slowly is the theme I get here. So want to take this one. For the body part, we are talking about the body. And what else should my viewer know regarding their health body-wise? So what is the further guidance? What is the guidance? Is this Two of Cups. Again, this could be about your emotional satisfaction. So, you know, like healthy mind, healthy body kind of thing. Maybe try to, for example, if you go for a walk, do it with a friend, someone you love. It doesn't have to be like a romantic partner. Like Two of Cups sometimes suggests romantic relationships, but it doesn't have to be. So yeah, try to cooperate. I don't know, if you're gonna start a diet, maybe you can ask a friend to start together. You know, you can help each other. Body wise, what else? Maybe if you have some doctor's appointments, some checkups, I don't know, this feels like this person is in all white, like a doctor, nurse, health employee. So try to work with them, you know, try to find the best way to continue, if it's a treatment or if it's a medicine you're using. So try to be more include others too. Like, of course, the last decision is yours, you know, final decision, but you can get help, is what I get here. Or try to get help, or if other people have some advice, it might be worth listening out. You don't have to do it, but it might be a good idea to get some ideas. And one more card. I want one more card regarding health. What is it? Okay, this one is a subtle. That's Queen of Cups. Again, this is a nurturing energy, feminine energy. So I strongly get this, like I have these purples and blues in here. So if you emotionally and mentally get yourself to a more satisfied, more calmer place, I think your body will benefit from it. So nurture yourself, pamper yourself, go get a massage. If meditating works for you, meditate. If nature makes you happy, go on a walk, meditate under a willow tree. Yeah, try to do what feels like filling your cup. Fill your cup. Do things for yourself. So this is the energy I get, and again, yeah, Eight of Cups. So this is try to leave your worries behind. So I heavily get this that you should first, if you want health-wise to benefit in a body-wise, you should try to lean on your mental space more. So again, like nurturing yourself, eating healthy, getting healthy habits next to these. Also try to get help. It can be also psychological counseling. I'm an advocate for that because it is really useful. You know, like for physical health, it's easy. You know, like if you sneeze, if you're tired, if you have a fever, you know that you're sick and you can get medicine or go to doctor. But for mental health part, it is hard to understand. Sometimes we can get stuck in patterns and it is hard to understand. So if people around you, like we said, give you advice, they might say like, oh, you don't look good, like would you like to do this, or this could benefit you, kind of advice. I think you should take it and lean on your mental space too. That's what I get. Now for the spiritual part, I'm gonna take my cards from Archetypes Deck. So like I said, but I'm gonna repeat it because for some people you might have moved fast forwards directly to the spiritual part. So it was number 1, Yang. This is our creative energy, creating, planning, decision making and taking action part. And we have the card 49, observer, so observing. And we had the card number 45, which was time to go. So I strongly get the energy of doing things for yourself and observe yourself and others also. And if there are things that you need to get rid of or leave behind, because again planetary energies support us quite for the things that doesn't serve us, we should release, or because of like Pluto retrograde, the system might force us to do something about it. So again, change is inevitable. Try to adapt, try to add new things if you can. So bottom of the deck is the Mentor. So it's number 6. This gives me an idea of like owl is the wisdom, the cosmos. So I think you will somehow intuitively get some guidance, some ideas on, you know, the mentor, because the mentor could be your higher self, your intuition, you yourself. You know, like there's this saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. If you're ready mentally, you can be your own teacher. I mean, most of the time that was it for me. That was my case. I'm lucky on that part. But again, like if there's a person, since this is the spiritual part, if there's a mentor you can count on to bring you harmony and maybe point out the things that you need to let go of, you can take the guidance. But I think you will know subconsciously what is not good for you, what is not good for your yang energy, your masculine energy, your productivity, which prevents you from taking action. So yeah, without further talk, I want to get further guidance. What is the guidance for my, okay, oh, this one wants to turn, this one wants to come out, so 2, what else? I'm gonna take one more if it wants to come out. Okay, so the 1 again, 30 number, the 1, this gives me the energy of the cosmos, being one with the creator, the universe, whichever you'd like to choose. So let's see, the first one is Thanatos, Pilgrim, what else? The Shadow, the Comic. So I think finding the wisdom, looking for the wisdom, and also death and rebirth. So again, this is 73 is 10, number 10 is a card of the number of completion, ending. So again, here we have this card 45, time to go, is so 9 is a new end, and 10 is death and rebirth. So again, being observant about your shadow sides, because we have this death and rebirth here. The pilgrim is also a person who will, like, this is the cosmos and the I. So this energy is looking for the wisdom of the cosmos, almost like the energy of, it gives me the energy of Sagittarius. So maybe you have Sagittarius placements, or it somehow gives me the Sagittarius vibe. So the adventure, the person who will go till the end of cosmos to find the truth, find the wisdom. So again, I think this is finishing things, closing things in your mind, death and rebirth, and looking for, also number 20 is like the judgment card, and 2 is High Priestess. So following your intuition, your curiosity, the mysteries, looking for mysteries, the awakening, spiritual awakening. And this is 28, again number 10, so finishing, closing up things, cycles, which with means of the shadow. So this is embracing all your colors, you know, like the dark sides, your shadow parts, observing your shadow side and merging them together, you know, like, because everything in universe is duality. You don't understand bad if you don't have good, or if you don't understand good if there are no bad events, or you don't get the value, you don't understand how valuable it is in silence if you don't have the noise, kind of thing, you know. So ones and zeros, so everything is in yin and yang. So the shadow side and white side, let's say, are out, are in, above, below. So everything is in duality. So this is what you should search for. And the comic card is, you know, like this is a funny cat with all the colors, and it's number 25. So 2 is balance, 5 is change, and also doing things differently. Comic card gives us a person who is, you know, like after finishing some things in your spirit and looking for the ways, the wisdom, the secrets to your deeper unconscious shadows, you mixing it with seeing the funnier or brighter side of life, you know, like this is colorful, you know, like joyful, this cat has a party hat, and you know, like doing spiritual work, shadow work doesn't have to be too dark. I mean, unless you're going through your dark night of the soul. I don't know if you would be like getting aligned with this video, this message, but taking everything with a light heart, with a joyful heart. So again, observe and getting some things in completion doesn't have to be a bitter process. You can do it joyfully, you know, like add some humor to it, because it is best way to cope with things, you know, like life is too short to be bitter all the time. We all have problems, we all have hardships, we live hardships, but with love, with a light heart, if you're lucky, with good friends, good family, loving community, loving people, it's a little brighter. It's easier to see the rainbow. So this was your reading, friends. If you'd like to follow more readings, you can subscribe. If you don't want to, it's free will, you don't have to. If you like the reading, you can hit the like button. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And hope this is helpful for the week. Love and peace. Take care. Bye.